Tonight, Hudson Catholic is making its first ever appearance in a championship game, and they'll face a Seton Hall prep team that is a three-time defending parochial champion and the overall state champ from a year ago. Will Hudson Catholic continue to rise to the occasion, or will Seton Hall prep be raising another banner? The New Jersey Devils NJSIAA State Ice Hockey Championship. Tonight, in the parochial final, the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep take on the Hawks from Hudson Catholic.
They make the seeding committee look very good. They came into this tournament the #1 seed. They're here tonight, and they are the only team this year to beat Seton Hall, beat Del Barton, and tie Brick.
Well, like you say, it's a magical season for Hudson Catholic. The road to the championship, a shutout win over Pingree in the quarters, and then they knocked off Bergen Catholic by a score of 4-2 to get to their first championship game here tonight. And also in goal, they're led by Joe Alicio, Pete. Now here's a goaltender who comes in with a save percentage of about 91%.
He's playing outstanding. Just a junior, 2.05 goals against average, and in the game last week against Bergen Catholic, he was spectacular. Did a great job. He's got an outstanding left hand, catches the puck very well, named second team division, all division, I should say, in his conference. He's just playing real well right now for them.
Well, let's take us right here on CN8. Great rendition of the national anthem performed by Leanne Strallendorf from Elmwood Park High School. And we are set for parochial hockey action here tonight at Continental Airlines Arena. Well, there is Corey Robinson, the head coach of the Hudson Catholic Hawks. You see his 8th season record of 182, 46, and 15. That's about 23 wins a year. And on the other side, there is John Warchel in his 28th season, over 400 career victories. Of course, he is a co-head coach now with Peter Herms, but Coach Warchel has been there for 28 years. Let's take a look at our starting goalies tonight. Joe Alicio between the pipes. And you see his numbers there, 4 shutouts and a 2.05 goals against average for the junior for the Hudson Catholic Hawks. And he goes against Jordan Murphy, who has 10 shutouts this year, a 1.21 goals against average. 19-3-2 is Murphy this season. 2 great junior goaltenders, Pete. These two will go at it again next year.
Well, the thing about the two guys, they're playing against each other tonight, Mick, but you know, they play on the same team. They play for the New Jersey Devils youth organization out of the South Mountain Arena. They are midget AA teammates.
You see the series history. Seton Hall Prep leads it 5-1 in head-to-head matchups, and the Pirates win the draw, and they will dump it in on the Hawks. Here, Trot takes the shot, and it goes right to the goal line. It's saved, and now up and over the net, and we have a whistle to stop play, and somehow Jordan Murphy reached back and kept the puck from going over the red line. Wow.
Mick, that was teetering right on the line. It was flipping and flopping. I don't know how it didn't go in. Great pressure here. You see the save. Now watch as he reaches behind him. No, that did not go in. The whole puck has to be over the whole line. That was on the line. Part of it might have been over, but the whole puck was not over. Watch it as you see it bounce there. And Murphy reaches behind him to scoop it out. Good pressure here early by Hudson Catholic. Shot comes, save. Wow, you don't get much closer than that.
The puck was right on the line, but it has to go over. But Seton Hall Prep was never ends. Nice pass in front. Turn around by Crooks. Knocked down at the fence. Pretty good play there by Joe Cucci. This one sticked aside by Alicio. This face-off in the zone with the Pirates. Here comes Caputo. And he throws it to the far boards. Ortolano hit hard. And it goes behind the net, where Lagola will try to send it back to the point. It's picked up by Testa. Back to the point. Romano shot well wide. Here comes a shot off the side of the net. Hollis up to one. Here comes E.J. Salome, and he is taken into the boards hard. What a great hit by Ortolano.
We talked about some of the parts of the game. There's a giveaway right there. Couldn't quite get the shot off. He let it go just wide as Frank Baker.
And watch this hit by Ortolano.
Well, that time what happened is Solomon kind of lost his edge and went underneath. Ortolano right over the top, but easily took him out.
Looking for a man out front. Brady Crooks will pick it up right near the goal line. Ooh, he is knocked down by Shelley in a big way. Now right out in front, Alicio makes the first save. Turn around by Solomon. He saved that too. Back to the point. And it looks like a goaltender lost his stick. He did. And somehow he kept that out too. Alicio makes 3 saves here. This one, he still hasn't picked up a stick. It's caught in the net, and Alicio can't get it out of the net. Now it rolls underneath gloves. The stick was caught in the side of the net, and Joe Alicio would reach for it momentarily and then realize he couldn't get it free. He'd have to leave it there.
Well, you see the top of the stick has a little knob on it. The goaltenders tape it because if they don't, if they drop it on the ice, they'll never be able to pick it up with their fingers. And you see him pulling with his right arm. He says, the heck with it, I'll leave it there. Watch this pressure by Seton Hall all around the net. He's still trying to yank the stick. He can't get it out. Luckily, the shot was on the ice, smothers it with the pad and the glove.
Well, at a game like this, something as critical as that could be the difference, and Alicio had a presence of mind not to get flustered at all. John Ralph ticks one off the goaltender's stick. It laid on the back of the twine momentarily. Almost a stuffer by John Ralph, and right there to trap it against the pipe is Joe Alicio.
Well, Seton Hall off the twine. It comes out from behind the net. Wrap around. That's where a goaltender has to hug the short side post, and that's exactly what Joe Alicio did.
Also, Joe Alicio, each pitch in a shutout so far.
You saw him take that side, that big gasp of air. He needed it. He was outstanding, facing 10 shots, allowing none.
Tries to center a pass. It comes right out in front. Shot, save, rebound, score! And it looks like Ryan Trotz gets the goal as Baker did a nice job of keeping the play alive. And for Ryan Trott, that is his 9th goal of the season.
A little sloppy work around the Seton Hall net. Created the goal for Hudson Catholic. Good work all around. Ryan Trott doing a great job picking up his 9th goal of the season. Right there, doesn't know where it is. He pokes at it once, slaps it home. And for Ryan Trott, the senior, 9th goal of the year. Good job there to keep the puck in the zone. It comes out from behind the net. There's the miscue right there as it hits off a defenseman's skate. Jordan Murphy wasn't quite sure where it was. Ryan Trott saw it all the way, though, and he popped it home for his 9th of the year. Boy, this is just continuous pressure by Hudson Catholic as they are just peppering the net with shots. And that was the hole right there as he was pulled down. And the goal, this is just miscue right there. Trott comes in, he sees it. Oh, and Jordan Murphy couldn't get the left hand on top of it quick enough as the puck is smacked home from right inside the 1-0 lead. That was actually the goaltender's job to prevent that cross-ice pass, prevent that pass coming from the slot. A lot of pressure by Seton Hall, buzzing all around the net. Joe Alicio making good save right there with the pad, reaching behind him to make sure that there's no second shot. Notice how he's crouched, he sees it, goes down last second, extend.
Catholic can't control, rolls right in on goal, and Alex Petrus just fired it wide, back to the point. This one's tipped, oh, it goes close to the goal line, and the whistle blows as Joel Alicio, and here comes Del Piano. Rolls it in on the goal, and it's sticked aside by Joel Alicio. Turn around right in front, it pops right up, and Del Piano.
Opportunity, he comes down on the left side, one hand, watch this, one hand he tries to flip it right on goal, just off the side of the...
Kept in by Solomon, trying to make a nice move, but Shelley with a nice poke check, and it goes back the other way.
Nick, how many times have you mentioned Shelley tonight? Bennett Shelley, the junior, doing a tremendous job in his own defensive zone.
It is Solomon. back in the slot, shot, save, back to Salamine again. Made him sidestep the puck and back in a hurry comes Lagola. Lagola centers the pass for Trot. Back to the point, shot, save, and
his chest to make the save as he smothers the puck against his body. There's the pass. Notice, ooh, no, it was a left glove. I didn't see that the first time. Great save using the gauntlet on the left hand to snag this puck right there out of the air.
His face-off against Frank Baker never wins the draw. Rolls it back to De La Rocca. And it goes way up off the glass, and Baker's going to get there first in the far corner. Baker gives up for Caputo, who's knocked off the play. Now Baker goes behind the net, tries to dig it out. De La Rocca gets there first. Plays off the dasher, kept in at the point. It's on the blue line and still in his zone. Caputo throws it right to a man in front. Drop pass, shot, score! Frank Baker makes it a 2-0 game.
Frank Baker puts the puck home, but you know who makes the play? It's Ryan Trott, that man 19 again. He has been a thorn in the side of Seton Hall Prep the whole night, and he comes through with a great no-look behind the back pass. And Jordan Murphy gets beat for the second time this evening. Credit Baker with his 15th goal of the year, but watch right there, this is all Trot. Notice no look behind the back pass. This is just good work, keeping the puck in the zone right there. Hanging back is Trot. He knows he has a player on his side. He saw him earlier and just leaves it. Notice how Jordan Murphy's moving to his left, following the puck carrier, and then it's back to the other side. And a very happy
15th of the year. He had a big goal against Pregame Catholic. Look at his updated numbers. 15 goals, 15 assists for 30 points in the 28 games.
Wow, the Weehawken native plays for the Maverick Midget 18.
Throws it in front, shot, save, rebound save. Alicio saves it again, and a whistle blow.
As we watch, the guys tangle up in the corner, but this is just good pressure by the Prep. Little pass right there, one save, two saves, three whacks at it, and finally he holds on for the whistle. Joe Alicio will earn his stripes right here. Trying to beat him between the legs at the 5-hole. He does a nice job of closing the pads and holding on.
And it's picked up by Hagler. Hagler comes back with a man in Lagola. Tries to go to Lagola. It's in the slot, and this one was skating. And now a quick shot in the slot. Here comes Scott Emmerich. He's walking on in on a backhand, pulled down. No call. Back to the point. John Ralph lets the shot go, and it's caught right in the pads of Alicio, who makes the stop. Wow.
End-to-end action as we were inside 30 seconds. That was very similar to the play we saw before. That time, no call. Good pressure both times. Watch his big slap shot right there. John Ralph letting the shot go. As we see the play just a little earlier, and then I can't believe another great save here by Joe Alicio as he smothers the puck.
The Hawks went into a defensive shell for Joe Alicio, but so far, the junior goaltender, who has a 2.05 goals against average and a save percentage over 91%, has done the job.
He's done more than that. He's faced 35 shots tonight, allowed only one. You see the sweat on his face. He's earned every bit of that tonight. Corey Robinson diagramming
defensive strategy.
Absolutely where he wants his players to be. And I'm not sure we're just going to say bang it off the boards. He may do that. Just get the pressure off. We can survive 29 seconds. Corey Robinson, I spoke to him earlier tonight. He was happy. He was almost giddy. I mean, here's a guy who said, this is great. I can't believe we're here.
He's just 17 seconds away from winning it all. Here comes Brady Crooks across the line, has it roll off the stick, and it's sent back to neutral ice. 8 seconds to go. Does the Prep have one final rush? 5 seconds. They try to get the puck ahead. It goes in the corner. 2-1. It's all over. Joe Alicio and company have done it. The Hudson Catholic Hawks are the parochial champs for the year 2000 in the state of New Jersey.
And you see the team rushing and falling over. I just looked at the Hudson Catholic bench. Corey Robinson and his assistant coaches were just laying on the ground. They jumped on each other and knocked themselves over. This is great for Hudson Catholic, a real crowning achievement for the hard work they put in all season.
Parochial champs, the Hudson Catholic Hawks tonight, with goals from Ryan Trott in the second period to give his team a 1-0 lead, and then Frank Baker in the third period, and those two goals stood up. And the end of an era, well, possibly, because Seton Hall Prep was looking for its 4th consecutive championship, and they were the overall champs for the last 2 years, and now they will not have a chance to defend that title either.
Well, they were definitely outplayed tonight. They were stopped by a goaltender that really rose to the occasion. Can't say enough about Joe Alicio. He was tremendous tonight, facing 36 shots, stopping 35 of them. My hat goes off to the Hawks of Hudson Catholic.
So Joe Alicio and company get it done, and now the traditional handshake coming up, but still celebration time for the junior goaltender who employed the butterfly style to perfection tonight. Joe Alicio, as his team is a 2-1 winner over Seton Hall Prep. And now notice the 2 goalies who are teammates from the New Jersey Devils Youth Midget A team congratulate each other, as tonight we saw possibly the 2 best goalies in the state of New Jersey going head-to-head.
We did, and both goaltenders played up to their potential. Jordan Murphy played an outstanding game in nets for Seton Hall. Both guys, can't say enough.
Well, one of the most sportsmanlike traditions in sports is the Stanley Cup style handshake at center ice here at Continental Airlines Arena. And the year 2000 NJSI AA New Jersey Devils champion in the parochial division of the Hudson Catholic Hawks. Great defensive effort tonight by the Hawks as well.
Oh, they did a fine job. Jason Ortolano, the Carteret, New Jersey native, used every bit of his 6'1" frame to do a tremendous job in front of the net. Bennett Shelley, the 5'8" junior, put his heart on the line every time he was on the ice. Each and every player gave every bit of energy and every ounce of effort, and that's the reason why they walk home tonight with the trophy. And I say walk because the school is only located in Jersey City. If you were a hiker, you can make it. It's only about 5 miles.
Chris Madrinsky from the Devils. Boyd Sands out there from the NJSIAA as well. Present the championship trophy now to head coach Corey Robinson, who played for St. John's back when they were a Division III program. And he says he was always involved in some big games. And when I asked him, was his team nervous about getting here tonight? He says, Mick, I don't think they know enough to be nervous. Well, they weren't.
And he, like I said, was almost like a kid in a candy store. He was so happy to be here. And I think he kept mentioning to me, he's saying, Peter Herms is saying that we're the better team, we're the better team. Well, I don't know if Peter actually believed that, but it showed tonight that Hudson Catholic was the better team.
Well, the traditional skate around the rink as the Hudson Catholic fans salute their heroes. Hudson Catholic, the parochial champion here at Continental Airlines Arena tonight, as the trophy hoisted up by Mike Lagola. The junior played a pretty good game tonight.
And it was the combination of Frank Baker and Ryan Trott.
Well, Pete, don't forget, we'll see these champions on Monday night. That's coming up live at 7 as we're back here at Continental Airlines Arena, as we'll have Hudson Catholic taking on the winner of the public championship game, which is to follow right here on CN8 tonight. And of course, you'll see that championship game live at 7 o'clock. Now, great public championship game coming up with Bayonne and Summit, 2 of the top 10 teams in New Jersey going head-to-head in that one.
And 2 teams that play in the same division. They're in the National B. They've played a couple of times against each other this year. They know each other well. The coaches are good friends in that game. That's going to be a heck of a game.
Well, the winner of that one gets the opportunity to go against Joe Alicio and the Hudson Catholic Hawks. They win this one by a score of 2-1. Stay with us as we have some post-game interviews just around the corner right here on CN8, so don't go away.
Hudson Catholic wins it in dramatic fashion by the score of 2-1. And Coach Robinson, congratulations. Certainly the kind of game that you can't relax for 1 second. How important was the first goal? We heard a lot of talk about that in the build-up before this one.
We thought the first goal would win the game. Brady Crooks, their star forward, said it in the paper that the first goal would probably decide the game. And when I read that quote, I said, you know what? He's pretty accurate with that, because that's what we felt too.
Well, you went up 2-0, and things looked pretty good. And all of a sudden, you had a penalty with with about 6 minutes remaining. You had to play a man down. What was going through your mind at that point?
Just what we didn't want happened to us. We got to cut down on our penalties. It's been our problem all year. Third period, we've been taking too many penalties, and you know, we persevered. Good teams persevere, and we're a pretty good team.
Seton Hall's a pretty good team also, and you guys, not much that separates the two teams.
We played 3 times, all 1-goal games. So they're a great team. They're a class organization, class coaching staff. They do a great job. We knew this would be a 1-goal game. We just were hoping that we'd come out on top.
All right, Coach, congratulations.
And I would like to say one thing. This kid next to you that you're going to interview now, he's as good as there is, and he's only a junior. We got him 1 more year here next year. And I said he'd be the key. He didn't make me look bad tonight.
He certainly did. He certainly did make you look prophetic. Joe Alicio, the goalkeeper, 35 saves on the game. Congratulations. You worked up quite a sweat up there. Quite a game.
Yeah, I just came out, you know, did what I had to do. Everybody did what they had to do, and we won. It's the greatest feeling.
Well, they really came at you, particularly in that last 6 or 7 minutes. They were just banging away at you. What was going through your mind when all that excitement was going on around you? How'd you keep your composure?
You just got to block everything out. You've got to block out the crowd, everything, and just play your game and do what you do all season.
How do you like being treated like a pro here?
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Well, you got one more game to go on Monday night. Congratulations on a great win.
Thanks a lot.
So Joe Alicio, the goalkeeper, great job. Hudson Catholic wins it by the score of 2-1. We'll take a look at one of the saves by Alicio as we go to break. More post-game activities coming up next right here on CN8.
As far as the hits were concerned too, as each team really took the body tonight. Well, let's take a look at the 3 goals, as it was Ryan Trott who started things off in the second period. He got Hudson Catholic off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, this is just a misplay by the Seton Hall prep defenseman, and as they turn the puck over right there in front of their own net, Ryan Trott, the senior, sees a loose puck right at the edge of the crease, and he taps it home. That was the first goal of the game, and that gave Hudson Catholic a 1-0 lead.
That's the way the second period came to a close, and then it was Baker from Trott and Caputo in the third period.
Well, this is just a great pass by Ryan Trott, behind the back, blind pass. Great shot right there. Frank Baker putting home the second goal of the game. That gave a 2-0 lead to Hudson Catholic.
And then Brady Crooks.
Crooks is a sniper. He comes in, right-handed shot on the left side, picks the upper corner perfectly, cut the lead to 2-1, but not enough.
Not enough tonight, as Seton Hall Prep, the defending champion, is no longer. Hudson Catholic wins this one by a score of 2-1, and now they advance to the overall championship game that you'll see live right here on Monday night from Continental Airlines Arena. Well, stay with us as we have more in-between game activities coming your way right here on CN8, but celebration time for Hudson Catholic as they are the parochial champs over Seton Hall Prep by a score of 2-1. Stay with us right here on CN8.